Morning students, welcome to the second part of the video for the first chapter which is titled as The Lost Child, which is written by Mulkraj Anand for the 9th standard students. It is from the literature segment. So let's continue with the short story The Lost Child. In the first video we have already discussed about a little boy who is so much obedient, and a little boy with his parents come to a celebration or a fair that happened in an Indian village which has many nooks and corners, which has many narrow roads. So when this little boy come through his parents, his eyes were stuck with all the toys and foods that are available in that market or in that fair. So the boy is super excited with all those toys and other things that he see in those fair. So he don't want to, internally he don't want to obey his parents, but externally he want to obey his parents. So with this conflict, the boy is going through his parents. So let's continue with the next paragraph. Okay. So, "Come child, come," called his parents, as he lagged behind, fascinated by the toys in the shops that lined the way. So the parents is calling the boy, "Come child, come," called his parents, as he lagged behind, fascinated by the toys in the shops that lined the way. So he has fascinated with all the toys, so he don't want to move. He want to slow down there, and he want to look at all the toys which are available in the shop. He hurried towards his parents, his feet obedient to their call, his eyes still lingering on the receding toys, as he came to where they stopped to wait for him. So he hurried towards his parents. Yes, he as a little boy needs to obey his parents or the orders of his parents. So his feet obedient to their call. So without having a mindful set or without having a genuine interest, this boy is following the orders, or this boy is trying to be obedient and follow the orders of their parents. Okay, and his eyes were still lingering on the receding toys, and his eyes were always stuck on the toys, the exciting toys that he seen there. As he came to where they had stopped to wait for him, he could not suppress the desire of his heart. So we cannot suppress the desire of anyone. So here the boy is suppressing the desire of his heart. What desire, or what is his aspiration? That he want to buy, or he want to look at all the toys and play the toys with, and he want to play with the toys. So this is the desire of that boy, that he want to play with all those toys. But his parents were forcefully take him to their route, even though he well knew the old cold stare of refusal in their eyes. So the parents were always stuck on to the refusal. Refusal means they don't allow him to buy or stuck on with that toys. They forcefully take this boy to their way. "I want that toy," he pleaded. So the boy is asking, "Father, please, I need that toy. I want that toy, please. I want the toy to play. It's a very interesting toy. Please give me, please buy me the toy, Father, please." His father looked at him red-eyed in his familiar tyrant's way. His mother, melted by the free spirit of the day, was tender, and giving him her finger to hold, said, "Look, child, what is before you." So his father looked at him red-eyed. His father is in a very terrible, angry mood. That conveys that you don't need that toy. In his familiar tyrant's way, in a very tyrant means a very adamant way. His mother, melted by the free spirit of the day, was tender, and giving him her finger to hold. So his mother, melted by the free spirit. His mother gave a little bit of consideration, but don't allow to buy the toy. And the day was tender, and giving him her finger to hold, said. And she gives her finger to hold and follow. "Look, child, what is before you?" And she is asking this boy that, "What is before you?" It was a flowering mustard field, pale like melting gold, as it is swept across miles and miles of even land. So the mother is asking the boy that, look at here, what is before you? Just look at it. You look all the toys and all the nonsense. Just look at here. What it is? It was a flowering mustard field. You know the color of mustard. In Rajasthan there are no lots of mustard field. Okay, so it was a flowering mustard field, pale like melting gold. How it's look like? It's look like a melting gold. Let's look at color as it's a gold color, and swept across miles and miles of even land. And it is just swept. It is an acres of land which is full of mustard flower. Just look at that. You don't need to look at toys. Just look at these kinds of wonders of the nature.